Hey everyone, we're Andera, and we're eliminating the manual drudgery of SOX audits. Meet Sam. He's a SOX auditor at Cloudflare. He's part of a team of 10 that needs to spend thousands of hours a quarter making sure that all the company financials are reported correctly. To do this, he needs to badger senior VPs for data, such as general ledger or trial balance information, and afterwards spend hours manually reconciling this information into Excel. If this was just once, it'd be fine. But his team needs to rinse-repeat this process hundreds of times a year. Unfortunately, the only tools that help him out are super expensive databases that can't actually automate any of the work for him, or clunky automation scripts that can't even read in all the financial data that he ends up getting. Because of this, companies are lucky if they can spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on overpriced consultants to do this work for them. And the crazy thing is, when the consultants get this work, they just end up outsourcing it overseas anyways. The larger companies don't get the luxury to outsource. Cloudflare, for instance, spends over $1 million to support a team of 10 SOX auditors plus engineers, yet they still fail to do their SOX every single year in an efficient manner. And it's not just Cloudflare. This affects every public company. In fact, every year, $50 billion are lost due to inefficient, manual, non-core audit spend. But it doesn't need to be this way. Experts in the industry know that Gen AI is going to revolutionize audits. We're establishing ourselves as thought leaders here, which is why Cloudflare and 3 other public companies are turning to us to change the status quo. We're building a team of AI agents to automate control testing end-to-end, reducing the time that auditors need to spend on auditing by 70% while simultaneously increasing accuracy. We parse instructions that auditors write for internal company documents, use a series of AI to break these down into step-by-step rules that agents can act on, and use a series of verifier bots to guarantee that the output at each step is complete and accurate. Beforehand, auditors would need to manually copy values over from PDFs and paste them into Excel, thousands and thousands of times a year. Now, with Andera, they simply select what control they want to run, upload the correct evidence, and let AI take care of the rest, allowing them to complete audits faster than humanly possible. And from the top down, it's a no-brainer for companies to use Andera. The CFO gets a strategic advantage when they're able to close their books sooner, and the head of SOX never needs to worry about not completing an audit in time again. Experts have loved what we're building, and they know that we're going to be the first team to deliver results to them, eliminating the brainless work in SOX. We're in the procurement process with Rockland Trust, negotiating a design partnership with Cloudflare, and 4 other public companies have been so excited by what we're working on that they've gone ahead and given us access to their financial data, so we can start automating controls specifically for them. And while SOX is a large problem in its own right, the tools that we're building fit perfectly into the larger market of financial audits. Every year, 3,200 public companies spend an average of $5.25 million on their financial audits. Once we show that Andera is both cheaper and more efficient than their current solutions, we can charge a quarter of the current spend, allowing us to capture a $4.5 billion addressable market. My co-founder Tina and I have been developing doing AI research at MIT, developing infrastructure at Microsoft, Stripe, and Jane Street, and leading AI development at an AI grant startup. We know that expertly crafted AI systems can vastly outperform humans on language tasks, and SOX is our first case study of that. Experts in the industry are waiting for a day when AI can automate their audits, and they're blown away when our reality is blowing their dreams out of the water. In 5 years, the audit world will look a hell of a lot different. Every audit, everywhere, will be done by Andera. Thank you.